Hey guys, Long Haul Larry, and guess what? We are at the Cockroach Truck Stop, 101 in Travel Plaza. I haven't been here in a long time, and I tell you what, this place has gotten really bad. I always usually park over here. I'm not sure how this wind is going to be. I was a little out of breath actually. I always used to take a walk down through there. It's actually a real pretty curvy road. It goes all down through there and stuff, and real quiet. I went out for a walk. I got loaded up in Texas, Dannon, and drove over here on my way to the shop. And I came here and I was getting a little tired, and I thought, well, I haven't been to the Cockroach Truck Stop in a long time. And so this is where I had my final resting place last night. Look at this driveway now. It's like sinking or something. You don't want to pull in this driveway. I came in and I started to pull up here, and I saw this and I was, whoa. I actually backed up and I went into the other side on the edge. I was like, you don't want to pull through that. That would be bad. My 10 hours just about up, so I'll be taking off here in a little bit. Man, I wish I lived closer here. These tractors have been sitting here forever. I've never seen one of them move. And that one's got the block in it, but there's no head on it. The head's laying right there. I want one of these though. I mean, what guy doesn't want a backhoe? Look at the cool things you could do with a backhoe. They extended the parking lot over here and brought in a bunch of fill and stuff, and they extended it and kept going further back there to make this bigger and stuff. And I don't know, I think they had plans and stuff. And there was a couple of issues when they did that. There were some sinkholes. There was a real bad one over here. And this always became like a sinkhole over here. And they put restaurants in there and stuff. They had a restaurant inside the truck stop. And then they had that Indian restaurant they put in there. All that's closed now. I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Not a lot going on in there. But this over here, I saw a truck get stuck over here once. I came in here and the truck was buried in here, and I didn't see it, but they had to get it to a truck because it was all the way down to the frame. Because the truck came up, it was right in here. It backed up right in here, and it was sunk down in this hole. You can see it right here. And it was just blah. It was a big hole there. You can see where it was all done in there. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a shame. Probably sometime, probably Pilot or Loves or somebody's gonna probably come and buy this and put a working truck stop in here, a nicer place. But I'm gonna kick on duty, do a little pre-trip here, and I'm gonna be hitting the road. And basically I'm rolling to the shop tonight. I'm gonna try to roll up to the shop and get there this evening, shut her on down, get up tomorrow, and the boss has a list of stuff he wants me to fix, I guess. I don't know. He has a truck there he wants me to work on. Do that during the day, and then, ooh, I got the hiccups. And then I will continue on, deliver this load up to Orfield, and we'll see what's after that. Hey guys, we are actually at the ADL shop. I really didn't do any kind of recording. Shop is a disaster, guys. It's just a... It's my alarm. Time to get up, Larry. I didn't do really any recording. I did a little video. I just picked up down there in Fort Worth at the yogurt place. I'm on my way to Pennsylvania, and when I was at home, I'm just kind of gutting the truck out and everything else, and I just threw all my camera gear and everything into a box, and I'm not to that point to set up stuff, so I just haven't been recording while I'm driving and stuff. But I did some recording at the cockroach truck stop, and then ran it up here, and just got up here, and the boss wanted me to come in the shop today on the way up to Pennsylvania. We are out of coolant. Yeah, been out of coolant for I think a month. I don't know what his deal is. Let's see. Larry wants all that stuff done in one day. Okay, sure. What he told me is 804, he wants me to do LED work lights, and he wants me to make an APU bracket. That's what he told me. And then he said 802, he wants me to put the LED work lights on it too. So that's what I'm planning on. I'm on a load right now. I'm not working till 2 in the morning stuff. But I just got up here, and I'm going to be pulling those trucks in, working on those. Probably going to be other stuff. You know how it goes. And this place is a disaster. But finally got it's probably going to blow on here. Finally got a bench grinder in here. I've been to about 10 Harbor Freights. I'm only allowed to shop at Harbor Freight or Amazon, I think it is. And I said something about a bench grinder. What do you need that for? Blah blah blah. It's like whatever. Use angle grinders and stuff. But the other mechanic, he said, "Whoa, where's the bench grinder?" And boss said, "We'll get a bench grinder." So I've been trying to get one. And I have gone to Harbor Freights out here and back home, all over the country. I've stopped at a few of them in my travels. Nobody has this one for sale. They're all out of stock. A couple places did have the cheaper one that they have. They have 2 different models in this size. This is an 8-inch. This has the bigger motor in it. And, you know, you're going to have a shop and stuff. Get something that's going to last a little bit at least. I mean... So I've been shopping around for it. I was home last weekend, and I was in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, and I saw the Harbor Freight, and I stopped in there, walked in, and sure enough, they had it. So I grabbed it, and I brought it back out here with me, and I got it mounted up to the stand. I got this stand here for the bench grinder. Harbor Freight, but the bolt holes don't line up. I'll just have to mark it and drill some holes through there for some bolts. But I like to have them on stands. I know they're called a bench grinder, and usually you put them on a bench, but you can see everything just gets piled on the bench. There's no room. And plus, I don't put it on my bench at home either. My bench grinder is on a different bench. The main reason why is because when you're grinding and, you know, chisels or whatever, metal stuff flies all over. You don't want all that thrown all over your bench and everything, and whatever's sitting on your bench getting covered with little flakes of piece of metal. So I have a separate stand built for mine at home too. This seems to be a pretty nice one. I've looked at some of the reviews. Usually they have like a little halogen light right here. Shines down. Sometimes you can turn it back and forth or whatever, or like a, not a halogen, but like an incandescent bulb. They really do not work good at all. I mean, after you grind and sparks fly on it a few times, the bulb just turns to junk, and it's like a haze. It doesn't really even light up anything. I saw a lot of reviews that this is actually pretty cool. This is an LED bulb, And you can take this and actually point this right down on the item where you're grinding. And you can, and it works pretty good, I guess. And this is a variable speed one, so you'll turn this on, and then you can turn the speed up and down. So if you wanted to grind something but don't want the part to get hot or something, you can turn it down. You know, really want to grind, crank it up. And then I bought a wire wheel for it too. I'll put that on this side, take this fine wheel off. Usually just use the coarse wheel. Fine wheel you use for like sharpening stuff. I don't sharpen stuff. I did buy the, you know, I was buying the bench grinder and had his credit card. And I saw the wire wheel sitting right next to it, and I thought, whatever, I'm just going to get it while I'm here. And so I bought the wire wheel they had. I don't know how long it'll last. We'll see how long it lasts. But you can see it's like plastic and stuff, I think. I don't think that's going to work out very well, but we'll see. Yeah, well, no, it's metal. Well, maybe it'll work. We'll see. Usually put that on there so you can just clean something up. So that's cool. So you got that set in there. So I'm gonna get all working on stuff and everything. And it's a nice day out. Got a motorcycle. I don't know. We'll see. I probably should get the trucks in here and probably get those working on, so I can get some of this work knocked out. What's Tracy say? When I was young, I was told I need to get my chores done before we play. That's what she told me when I got the side-by-side stuff. Because I was supposed to be out doing something in the shop. I was supposed to be cleaning my shop. Next thing I know, I walked into the house and she was actually helping me out. She was cleaning some of the stuff in the house, scrubbing some of the stuff. And I walked in and I'm like, I'm stuck. She's like, you're not even supposed to be playing. You're supposed to be cleaning out the shop. She doesn't really talk that way to me, but sounds like what she should be talking to me like. But so maybe I'll pull some trucks in. I think that's what I'll do. Let's start with 804. Let's knock that out. This one. Let's see what we got to do with this. It's a pretty nice day. I don't know. I think Mr. Motorcycle's gonna have to go for a drive. Well, there's the shop truck. It's parked really close to it. And I don't think I have shown it. I have in videos, but I think I threw away the videos. Is it even open? No, he's got it locked. He actually put a new windshield in it. He was all worried about that crack, which, whatever. I don't know what's going on with this thing. He did get an LED light bar. The other mechanic put it on. It's just magnets. It just sits up there with magnets. And he wanted him to wire it all in, and he bought switches and all this stuff. Well, it comes with the wire, and it actually comes with a little 12-volt plug on the end of it. You can see it sitting right there on the ground. And there's a switch right on. You just put it into the cigarette lighter, and it's got two flipped switches. There's a top and a bottom. And you put it up on the top, and it just flashes and stuff. And you put it down on the bottom, and it goes through a whole bunch of different lights, flashing different sequences and stuff. It's just a magnet thing. So the mechanic just put it up there. He didn't wire anything. He just said, why even wire the stuff? Just plug it in if you want it. I really don't know why he needs to have the flashing lights on there anyways. It's not like you can do a road call or something. But alrighty. Seems backwards to me. Seems like the parking brake should be on the bottom. I don't know. Who knows? This driver's got a big old crack in the windshield. It's got to get a new windshield. And the boss has put, I think, 2 or 3 windshields in Volvos. Like the last 2 times I've been out here, there's been a Volvo getting here in the windshield. He's got this guy, he goes and buys the windshield someplace. I guess he gets some deal or something, and he brings them here, and then some dude comes in here and pops them in. I don't know. Seems to have a lot of broken windshields and Volvos. And those things got all them sensors and junk in them too. Oh wow, he's got a broken moonroof too. You can see that. Oh, you know what? That's here, right here. Yep, sunroof. That's been sitting here for a while. Must have had something fly up and hit it or something. Who knows? All right. Let's see here. What's the issue? Oh. It's the same exact issue as what the maroon Volvo. I don't know why. He has these APUs installed on here. He has them installed on here, and most of them go underneath the fairing over there. That's where he has most of them put. I don't think this fairing, yeah, these fairings on this truck and the maroon truck, they don't fold down. And they were putting them here. But these don't fold down. I guess they're models that didn't come with that, where you can take those fairings off. So he's been having them put here, and they like slide the tanks up to make room, and they put them up in there and stuff. And these guys with the Thermo King, when they put these on here, they did this with the maroon truck, and Eric drove it, and he kept breaking these fenders. Kept breaking them constantly. He ended up breaking that one over there because he forgot to unhook his airlines once or something like that, and they came flying back and grabbed it and snapped it or something like that. But you can see the bracket that they come with. The Volvos come with the mounts on the top and mounts to the frame, and it goes down on the bottom. Well, the APU guys, when they mount this APU in here, they take those off. They get mounted right on those bolts. There's no room to put that. And so they take this and they make this right here. And this one, the other one, wasn't even attached on the bottom. It was just hanging there, and it would vibrate all over the place, and it kept breaking and stuff. And the boss wanted me, he got a new one, I replaced it, and I put it back with the same way and stuff. I told him, I said, man, the brackets are not right. Need to make some better brackets for it. And oh, it's fine. And I put it on there, and I think it was like next time it came in, I saw another fender sitting. I'm like, what's that for? And oh, that truck with the APU that you put that on there. He goes, it broke again. You didn't do it right. I'm like, what? And so I took the time and I didn't even ask him, and I made a bracket that mounted here and here, bent it, welded it, had it come out here, and it had two mounts inside of here instead of just a little single piece of metal that they have in here. And then down in the bottom, I also made a bracket that came up and went into that bolt hole and through the mud flap. This one here, they actually put a screw in there. The other one, they didn't even do that. But it's crooked. You can see the whole mud flap is crooked. This one, I don't think it would break, actually. I really don't think so. Just because they have the bottom attached. But he wants me to, but then after I got it done, he came in and looked at it. It's like, that looks nice. So now he wants that one. So I got to do that, do some welding and make a bracket, bending and cutting some metal, make a bracket. And then I got to mount LED lights on here. It's LED lights put on there. And that's pretty simple. He gets these LEDs, I'll show them to you. I saw that he ordered a whole nother box. I came in here, I see there's a whole nother box of these. But we get these off of Amazon. Somebody asked me for a link. I can't seem to figure out how to get the Amazon links put onto a video. People have told me I should do like an Amazon store and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know how I have time for all that stuff. But I can't seem to... I've done it a few times, but then they change things and stuff. But we get these lights off of Amazon. I bought these for my UTV and put them on, and they're super bright. And I want to say they're like $24 for a pair. And let's see if I can... Auto feed LED light bar. Made in China. And it has a part number of X001TZNFN5. And they're like 28 bucks or whatever, and we've been putting these on here and stuff. I'm telling you what, guys, these things are so nice. It is really, they're really super bright. You put them on here. I had somebody in the comments, they said, well, you're the mechanic, but why in the world are you mounting them on the inside or the outside? They're going to get hit and all this stuff. They're not going to get hit. Okay? I know that people always, this is like a whole dilemma. People always try to say you got to put your lights back there. Well, when you put the trailer up on here and the lights, they shine around on the front of the trailer. You can't, it does no good. Now, these things are very low profile. They sit just like this. Like my truck, my fairing actually down here in the bottom sticks out further than what the light does. This truck, it's going to be sticking out further, but look at the mirror is sticking out another foot past where this light's going to be. This is not going to get knocked off. If this is getting knocked off, and you're way too close to something, or somebody's going to hit you anyway. So, and I mean, it's only $28 or whatever they are. But if you put them on the outside out here, they actually shine past, and you kind of angle them a little bit out. They actually shine right past the trailer. If you put them on the inside, what they do is they just shine on the front of the trailer. Well, that does no good for the backup, you know, unless you're hooking to a trailer. But you know, these are nice for when you have a trailer on and you're backing into a spot, you can actually see. And you shine it out, and it projects way out. I actually have backed in with mine, and I backed in the next guy, and I could see the guy in the mirror sitting there going like this with his hand up in his up in front of his eyes when sitting in the truck that I was backing next to. They're super bright, guys. These things are really nice, and they're so cheap. But I've had them on my UTV. They've been hitting tree limbs and everything else, and been through the mud, and they're holding up great. $28, so cheap. Works great. That's a nice broom he's got there. It's got a half a handle. It's a little wristy. I don't like it when guys do that. I don't like that when people do that with brooms and stuff. Main reason why is because of this. See? That's the paint all scratched up here. See? It sits there and does that. See, it's all scratched now. I don't like it. I don't like that when drivers do that and put brooms and stuff hanging in there. His dad does the same thing. I don't like that. And then there's another driver here, and you know those deals that those little handle things, you can pull a fifth wheel out, and you grab it and pull the fifth wheel, release them, and those little handles you can carry with you, and you put them in your side box. There's another driver here. I think he's gone. I don't know. But he would always stick it down through this hole. He would just stick it down through the hole and it would sit there and dangle. He complained, I think, twice for a while there. He was complaining, there's a banging noise. There's a bang. Something's wrong with the suspension. And I was back here and I crawled in there and I checked over the whole suspension and everything. And I'm like, I don't see anything wrong. Nothing's broken, nothing's loose, and nothing. I came out, and when I was coming out with the creeper, I hit it. It was hanging down the tank, and I was like, what the heck? And you can see where I was rubbing all on the tank and everything. And you take it, and just every bump, you take it, and donk, donk, donk. And I said something to the guy about it. No, that's not it. It's a different noise. And he came back and he complained about it again or whatever, and I took the thing out and I hit it on him. And then the next time, I think it was, I saw him, I says, is your banging noise gone? Yeah. Gonna have my thing back? So I'm gonna get working on this stuff, see what I can do, figure out that bracket. But look at how scratched up this truck is. Look at those. That would bother me. If I own these trucks, I mean, look at this. All the paint's gone. Brand new truck. It's all scratched up. Yeah, I don't like that. Yep. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm just going to get to work. I hope that everybody out there is having themselves a great day, great night, watching this here video. And if you're not, certainly try that all over again tomorrow. I got to get some work done. It's too nice and sunny of a day. I think I got to go for a bike ride. See ya.